Hey everyone, welcome to Coding Simplified, and in this video we'll see that what are the things we should care before joining a new company, right? So guys, nowadays we are changing a lot, people change company a lot, but before changing or before joining a new company, what point we should take care, right? That whether it's a really right decision to go a new company or not, right? So that's what we'll discuss in this video, and we'll focus mainly on these points. So which are the important things that we should take care before joining a new company? The first point, it comes as a salary, that whether I'm getting the right salary or not. Then it comes to company culture, then it comes to the benefit, then it's know your role, know your work and location, right? So we'll talk one by one all the points. So let's start with the first point, which is salary. So let's say you have got the offer letter and you have basically discussed with your HR and you have got the salary. Now you should know that whether you are getting the right salary or not, because if you're getting the right salary, then yes, we should join, because salary is 95% cases or 90% cases, the salary is a big factor of joining a new company, right? Because you are not satisfied with the last company appraisal, or you are not getting something good, so that's why the salary comes into play, right? So before joining the new company, see that whether you are getting the right salary or not, and how you will check that whether you are getting the right salary or not. So you should have some data points, right? So the first point, it comes that know all your component in your offer letter, because some of the companies just pay the basic salary. They just say, okay, we are giving you 30 lakh per annum, or you are giving you 10 lakh per annum, right? And in that it includes only the basic salary, the base. But some of the companies which also include the stocks as well, like Amazon, Google, Microsoft, they also add the stocks as well. So you should know that whether you are getting the stocks or not. So let's say you have joined the Amazon, you have joined the Microsoft, but you are not getting the stocks. So basically you can argue with your HR, and you can basically see that whether you are getting the right salary or not, right? And guys, before telling all this thing, if you talk about a salary is always given on the basis of last package. So let's say in your last company your package was 10 lakh annum, so definitely they will give you on the 10 lakh annum, and generally the standard is 30-40% they give on your last package, right? So let's say if your last package was 10 lakh, and so what is the 30%? 30% is, let's say, 3 lakh, right? So that's a 30%, so it means you will get approximately 3 lakh increase, or you can get up to 50% increase as well. You can get like 5 lakh package as well, 5 lakh addition, so it means you will get 15 lakh, right? So basically it all depends. That what salary you were drawing last time. But considering that whether you should check that still whether you are getting the all these components or not. So let's say they also give the stocks or not, but whether you are getting or not. Then again, variables, are there any variables or bonus variable or not? And again, some companies just say they just put the maximum amount, let's say 5 lakh, but whether that is the actually you will get or not, right? Whether you will get only 50% or whether you will get a 20%. So that's what you have to take care. You have to see that whether the variable is whether the bonus is variable or it's a fixed amount, right? Now then see the joining bonus, that whether you are getting the joining bonus or not, right? And let's say if that company gives you joining offer but joining bonus, but you are not getting, so again that is something that you can discuss with your HR, or basically we should know that whether we are getting the joining bonus or not, right? So considering the salary is important part, you have to take care that what all you are getting, right? So because some company, what happens, let's say let's say if one company is giving you 30 lakh base, right, but they are not giving you any other benefits, like not stocks, not variable, but there is another company who is giving you like 15% of only 15% increments. You see the difference? One company is giving you 30%, the other company is only giving you 15% increment, but the point is they are also giving you stocks as well, they are also giving you the bonus variable as well, they are also giving the joining bonus as well, right? So it means now if you add all this thing, then see that okay, where I am getting the more package, right? So don't only compare about the basic salary, because generally our tendency is that we always compare with the basic, that how much increment we are getting. One company can give you 30%, one company can give you 50%, but the point is a 30% company can give you the stocks as well, they can give you more benefits as well, right? So before comparing the companies, even with your current company, the new company, see all the benefits, that what benefits you are getting. These all are the benefits. Stocks is benefits, bonus variable is benefits, joining bonus is benefits. Then some other benefits we also get, like annual bonus, right? Some companies have, they give annual bonus to every employee. So that is again something you can add. Card is again something good if you are intent to. Some gifts as well you can see. You can see the some insurance as well. You can see some things as well, right? So when we talk about the salary, it all comes to the all benefits. So whenever you compare, let's say you have a 3 offer, 4 offer, so always compare with the different always compare the all the components, what components you're getting, right? In the salary we'll also cover that, see that what's the average salary of your band in your company, right? So generally guys, it depends on your last package as well, like I said, but sometimes you should just take care, like it's not that important. That's why I'm saying, because they can say that you, because the in IT companies it's all about your performance basis, right? So in a band people have the variable salary. Some people have the more salary, some people have the less salary, depending on their last package, depending on your last performance, right? But still, just see that what is the average salary in your band and what you are getting. Let's say if you are getting very low, then it means, like you can, let's say if your package was too low, then that is okay. Basically it's on you, that you have to decide, you have to see that whether you are getting the right appraisal or not. If you are satisfied, if you are happy, then that is good. But if you are not happy, then you basically, so why I'm telling all these points, so that you are aware that okay, I have to take care of these points as well, right? Then see the appraisal cycle as well. Why appraisal cycle? Because some companies have the appraisal cycle once in 2 years. Some companies, most of the companies have appraisal cycle every year. That is kind of industry standard. But some of the companies, like I know, they do appraisal like once in 2 years, and that is not good, right? So you might getting the good offer letter, but the appraisal cycle comes after 2 years. So that is not something good. So basically you should know, you should ask the HR what is the appraisal cycle. Let's say if your appraisal cycle twice in a year, that it means that is good, right? Because you will get the 2 times salary increase. So this will really help you. Then know the average increment. Let's say if they are giving you the good package, but the average increment in the company is very low. People just get the average like 2%, 3%, right? They take good candidate, they give good offer, but they increase only 2%. So it means you have come to the company, but next year you won't get good increment because they don't give, right? And guys, you can say that, hey, how would I know the average increment? So basically there are various sources, right? Even if you go in the Glassdoor or LinkedIn or various sites, you will get this information. Just Google and you can get this information. So see what is the average increment. You can ask to your colleagues, or you can ask to your friends who are there in that company. You can find the resources, and check out everything about whatever you can get out of the information. Just get out from your friends, from your resources, all about this, right? Then also see that what increment you are getting from the last pay. Let's say if you are only getting the 5%, 10%, then that is not good increment, right? And that is not worth of joining a new company. At least your increment should be 30%. That's what it says. Let's say if it is some very bad experience in your last company, and if you really want to join because your motivation is not salary, then definitely you can join even in 15%, right? But the industry standard is that if you are joining for the salary, then it should be more than 30%. The point is that you should be satisfied that whether I'm getting the right salary increment or not, right? So if you're getting more than 30%, 40%, then yes, you should join. If you're not getting, then you might think, right? Then also evaluate offer letter of the another company if you have. So let's say sometime people have the multiple offer letters, 2 3 companies. So see all the components, see the average salary, see the, not average salary, I would say, see all the components, see the appraisal cycle, see the average increment happens in company, and compare from last company, and check that which company you will get the good, which company you are getting the good salary, right? So that was the first point, that when we join the new company, the salary comes the first, and that is why I took there the first point, right? But salary is not the only factor. Apart than salary, so it all guys, that money is not the everything. With money you need the other things as well, like mental peace and other benefits as well. So that's what you should see whenever you are joining a company. So let's say in your current company you are getting the X, Now in next company, in your new company, you are getting the X plus 3, but whether the X plus 3 is really beneficial if you compare to other things, so that's what we should take care. So it comes, the second important part is a company culture. Like I know some of the companies and I have worked in these companies whose company's culture is very good, right? They kind of, so, and these are the things you can easily get from the internet. Just see that, okay, what is the company culture of, let's say, Adobe, what's the company culture of Microsoft, what's the company culture of Amazon, what's the company culture of TCS, what's the company culture of HCL, and then you will see that because you will get a lot of reviews there, right? And then you will say, okay, what's the company culture? Some companies are employee friendly, some companies are not that, right? They will kind of, they are giving you good offer, but they can call even at night to 2 a.m. and you have to respond. If you're not responding, then you are responsible for the questions, right? So basically the point is that company culture is very important point, so you should take care this thing. And nowadays it's very prominent because, guys, money, like it's not only about money, it's only about, it's other things as well, right? So that's what you have to see, that which company culture is good, which company culture is not good, right? And you should join the company. Basically this is again a very good factor with the salary. Now the other point is benefits. Benefits, though we have talked in salary as well, that annual bonus, car lease, gifts. But apart than that, we also get some of the more benefits. Like let's say, are you getting the like term insurance or not? Some company give you the medical insurance, right? Most of the company give, the good companies give the medical insurance. So let's say if you have offer letter of 3 companies, and which company is giving the medical insurance, let's say if all were same but one company is giving the medical insurance, that is again a good point, right? Many companies give the term insurance as well, many companies give the accidental bonus as well, accidental insurance as well. So these are the some of the benefits you should take care, right? Just see in your offer letter, just confirm from the people, just confirm from the HR that what other benefits you are getting, so that it will help you to recognize that, let's say if in your current company as well, you have many benefits, but in new company you are getting the good basic but not other benefits, right? So then check the cost of those benefits as well, right? Then comes the next point, know your role. So this is again, and guys, I would say, like most of the time we kind of ignore this because we think, okay, that whatever role we'll give, we'll get, right? And I agree with that, because when you are going in good companies, like let's say if you are going in Amazon, you are going in Microsoft, you are going in Google. If you're going in Google, then like you don't care much, you think, okay, whatever I'll get good. But why I'm saying this, let's say you are passionate about something, you are passionate about image processing, you are passionate about AI, you are passionate about big data. Now in next role you are not sure that which role you will get. So if you are that passionate about that, your current role, that you want to work in that field, so confirm this, that hey, whether I will get the big data thing, whether I will be a data scientist, whether I will be working on AI, whether I will be working on Android, because you are passionate here, and that's why like you want to work. Because most of the people are not that I would say not that like they have to work on this one, or they have to work only in AI. They're open to work, they're open to work in any technology. So if you're of that kind, then it doesn't matter. But if you're that passionate, then you should basically take care about this thing, right? So now about your role, so about your role and about your work is kind of similar. So basically about your role, you can also see that what role you are getting, means whether you are getting the senior, what band you are getting. Basically, let's say if there are different positions, so you can say am I getting the software engineer, am I getting the software engineer 2, am I getting the senior software engineer? Because the thing is, let's say if in your level of experience the people get senior software engineer, but you are still getting the software engineer, so that is something you can consider, right? Or let's say you are already the senior software engineer, but you are getting the very low position there, like software engineer, or which is the like lowest position there, right? So that is something, like it's kind of something that you should aware. You should aware that what level you are getting in your new offer in a new company, and if you are not getting the expected one, then you can think, you can discuss with HR that, hey, why I'm getting this offer, why I'm getting this level, right? So know your work is kind of the what work you are getting, and know your role is like what role you will be in which role you will be there, right? So these are the some of the things that you are also kind of take care before joining your company. Then location as well. Let's say if you are currently in let's say in Bangalore and you are very happy, and now because due to the salary now you are going to Hyderabad or you are going to Gurgaon. Now every place has its own challenges, right? So let's say if it is really impact on your location, so you know think twice before going there, right? Because salary is not the only factor. The location, the mental peace is another factor. Let's say if you are near to with your parents, and you need to go away from them, so that's something, you know, kind of you can feel again, right? That so basically the point is that location is again a big factor. So whenever you join a new company, think about that. Let's say if your office was very near, just 2 kilometer, but now you have to travel 50 kilometer every day, right? So you are getting the salary increase, but the you are wasting your mental peace, you are wasting your time, you are wasting your energy, right? So and so these are the things, you know, that we should take care. And guys, these are not the permanent list. In fact, I just missed the point, which is know about the company. So wherever you are joining, let's see about that company, that what's the company revenue, what's the company profit, and how much company is making profit year by year, right? Because some companies are really that progressive that if you join that company, so basically you include in their success story. So that's what we have to see them how they are progressing, right? See their brand value, see their status, see their customer, see their product, because now you can get all this information in on net, right? So that's all guys, and if you have some new fresh ideas, some good ideas, then please write in the comment section and we'll see. And if you have any open questions to me, then please write in the comment section, I will try to answer that. I hope this video might have helped you a little bit now, and if you have liked the video guys, please like it and please subscribe to our channel for more such videos. Thank you.